People, we have got to stop living in fear. There's a whole life out there with our name attached to it. And we're too scared to take the first step because of fear. We're letting fear cripple us because we're scared of failure. We are scared of failure, scared of what might go wrong, scared of the unknown. How do you even know what the unknown is if you don't even take that first step to try to walk into the unknown? That's the purpose of it all. We walk by faith, not by sight. That's why it's called a road. When you leave for your job sometime in the morning from the grocery store, you don't know what's going to be on that road. It could be anything that could to bring traffic to a stop. It's just the same thing with the way of life. We don't know what's on the road. Nobody knows. Only God knows that. But we have to take that first step to go out there and see and stop letting fear stop us from what we are destined to be, what we are purposed to be. The plan God has for us. We need not fear anything. I've heard it said that it was fear not is in the Bible 365 times, one time for each day of the year. We have nothing to fear. We have nothing to fear. Well, now we don't have anything to fear. We don't need to be having the thoughts of that we're not good enough, that we're not strong enough, that we're not qualified enough. All of that goes out the door. All of that goes out the door with your faith. Faith is the opposite of fear. And if you're living in fear, you ain't living. Trust me, I know I've lived in fear for a long time before I came to God. Sometimes it still try to creep in on me, but I have to sit back and think. I have to snap back into reality and talk to myself all the time. It's just like sometimes we have to motivate ourselves, especially if you don't have somebody here with you, which I live alone. You have to talk to yourself. You have to talk to yourself. We have nothing to fear. Only thing we need to be doing is putting that left foot in front of the right foot, or the right foot in front of the left foot, going straight ahead, not to the left, not to the right, and not backtracking. How do you know what's coming if you're standing in the same spot? That's all I'm saying. Let's stop letting fear cripple us. Fear is not from God. Fear is from the enemy, and he wants you to stay stuck. I always say this, in that same spot. He don't want you to move. He don't want you to have the faith to step out on faith. He don't want you to do that. So let's stop that today. Stop letting fear run our lives. Stop letting the thought of something may go wrong or anything could happen bad. I used to have those negative thought patterns. Sometimes they creep back in too. But once again, you have to talk to yourself. You have to motivate yourself. Right? It's time to start living by faith and not by fear. On that note, start today, honey buns. Men, women, start today. Let faith take over. Let that fear go, because we have no reason to fear. Once again, fear is not from God. It is from the enemy, and he wants you to stay that way. Stay strong, blessed, and encouraged. Until next time, God loves you so much.